Okay, this is a roll test for Brian Leary. That Sean, that's not me. This is me. This is my roll test. That's Sean. He's helped me out. All right, good talk.
Let's go.
So the first thing we're gonna do is calibrate. So I'm just gonna zoom in on Sean's eyes. So that's what I'm doing right now. Zooming in on the eyes. It's a little blurry, so there we go. Cleared up. Good to go. Focusing on the eyes. Eyes are good. Gonna zoom back out. Set that back to the way it was as the focus. I'm just playing with the focus just cause. All right, calibrate's good. That was one. Next is the white balance. So I'm gonna move it over here to set the incorrect white balance. Can you go get the card?
Yeah.
And Sean's gonna go get the card for the regular white balance. So I'm just setting the incorrect one right now to see the change that was set. I'm gonna set it one more time, point at the TV because the wall was mostly white. So now that's set there. And we just came back with the card. So I'm gonna take the card, I'm gonna hold it right there for the white balance. All right, and now the white balance has been set. So now we're gonna move on to the shutter speed, and then this is where Sean's gonna wave his arms. Don't go just yet. All right, now you can go. We are at 1/60th, and I didn't, all right, there we go, 1/60th, 1/100th, 1/120th, 1/180, 1/250, 1/350, 1/500, 1/750, 1/1000. And the sheet said only go up to 1/1000, so I'm just gonna go back down.
Not good.
Keep going.
Okay.
1/750, over 500, over 350, over 250, over 180, over 120, over 100, and then back to 1/60. All right, Sean, you're good with that for a second. Let your arms rest.
Good.
So that was shutter speed. Then we're going to move to aperture next. That's the iris function. So right now it's set on 9 dB. So, all right, go ahead, Sean, if you want to wave your arms again. So now I'm up to 10 dB, 11, 12, this is, all right, 13, 14, 15, I want to see what this has. That's just a 22, all right. So, 16,
Oh my God, you're killing me.
yeah, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, all right, and then we'll go back down really quickly. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it was set on 9, so I'm just going back to 9 real quick. You can stop waving your arms.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, they should make this as a workout. Seriously.
I know. All right, let me just get back up to 9. You got to press the button twice every time, so it's kind of
Okay.
painful. But I'd set that back to where it was. Okay, let that reset. All right, so that was the first part. Now we're going on the shots here. So I'm just gonna back up because I can't do an extreme shot in a small room like this. So I'm just gonna back up all the way.
Yep.
This isn't one of the things I'm doing. This is just to get the correct shot. So now I am zoomed out all the way, and this is the best I can do for an extreme long shot, being in this small setting, but this is what we have for an extreme long shot. Now, keeping the camera where it is and Sean staying where he is, this is a regular long shot right now where you can see his feet at the bottom, his head at the top, there's head space, and he's more of a focal point than he was in the other shot. So now the medium long shot, I'm gonna zoom in here, and I'm gonna angle that up just a little bit. So now this is a medium long shot. We're going from Sean's knees up over him. Again, there's still headroom. Then the medium shot, zooming in just a little more. I have to refocus that, but the medium shot is from the waist up, so let me put Sean back in focus. There we go, that's a nice clear image. So that was the medium shot. Now the medium close up, so I'm gonna Zoom in again to the chest and up. So right about there, that is a medium close-up. That's where I was at. So now regular close-up, zooming in just about right there. I am happy with that. I have been holding these for 5 seconds, but I've been holding them long enough, I hope. And now just an extreme close-up, just in on the face. Fell out of focus, so I want to zoom out a tiny bit for good headspace. And now let me just focus this back up again. There it is. All right. So now those were those shots. Now what I'm gonna do is zoom back out here a little bit, and then I'm going to take the camera off of the dolly real quick so I can get these angle shots here. Once I unlock it. Alright, so first up is a high shot. So I'm just gonna do my best right there. That's I'm coming down on Sean from up above. So that's the high angle shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then next was the low angle shot. So I gotta come down here. And again, hold this for 5 seconds. So one, I want to zoom out a little. Oh, yeah, there we go. I want to zoom out a little more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now I'll come back up here, then and over the shoulder. So the camera's up on my shoulder now, like this. And do the cant real quick. Camera's up on my shoulder, and then just tilt it to get an angled shot like that. And then just go the other way. And there we go. So let me put this back on the tripod, and hopefully I don't trip over anything. I'm about to trip over everything.
Fun possible death.
Yeah.
That's not pretty.
Okay, so now that is the second part of the project done. So now we're going with the medium shots and the camera directions. So let me just set up to a medium shot real quick, which again is from just about the waist up. So I want to zoom in just a tiny bit here, and then I want to change the focus just a tiny bit too to clear it up a little more. Blur, blur. All right, I'm happy with that there. So now tilt it down, very simply just tilting the camera down. All right, now we're up to the ground, and then that's Sean's legs, and now we are back to where we were. Now to tilt up, go the opposite direction. So tilt up, that was Sean's face. Now we're looking at the ceiling and the lights. And then just returning back to where we were. I'm gonna zoom out just a tiny bit more. Okay, so that was tilt up, that was tilt down. Now pan left. So Sean, I'm gonna ask you to move to your left, and I'm just gonna turn the camera, leaving the dolly where it is.
Am I good?
Yep. All right, there's that like that, and then if you want to stop, and then if you want to come back, we'll pan right. Now Sean's moving in his right direction, I'm moving this way. There's plenty of space in front of him, and you can stop right there. Okay, so that checks off tilt up, tilt down, pan left, pan right. Now truck left and truck right. I gotta move the tripod so there's room, and I gotta get all these chairs out of the way. All right, so now this is, you can consider this a dolly, just backing up to get into the right spot, trying to avoid all these chairs. So now what's gonna happen is Sean is going to walk to his left again, and I'm gonna move the whole truck system to follow him. Slow down, let me catch up to you. All right, now go ahead. All right, that was trucking to the left, and now we are trucking to the right again, and I apologize for all the bumps as I trip over literally everything in this room. All right, and there we go. So that was truck left, that was truck right. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put the camera back here, and then Sean's just gonna slowly walk toward the camera. Actually, hold on, because I gotta have the zoom right.
Yep, that's fine.
So I'm gonna put the zoom right in the middle, because I can't zoom out if you walk toward me if I'm zoomed in all the way.
Yeah, just tell me when you're ready.
Yep, so now Sean's gonna walk toward me. I'm gonna keep the camera still, and I'm gonna zoom out according to how he walks toward, okay? And then that's as far as we can go out, so that's good. So that was the zoom back. Now the zoom in, Sean's gonna slowly walk away, and once I set this, okay, now Sean's gonna slowly walk away, and I'm gonna follow him in like that. Follow him in like that. And then just gonna zoom back out to set it back to where
Tell me when to stop.
it was. No, you're good. Yeah, you're good right there. Alright, so now we're back to a medium shot. And now we are going to dolly back and dolly forward. So now Sean's gonna walk towards me again, and I'm gonna move the whole system back like this. 3, 4, 5, we'll stop there. And now we're gonna dolly forward, so Sean's gonna back up and I'm gonna follow him forward like this. Alright, and I'm happy with that, so then I'm gonna stop this recording and then we'll set up a quick rack focus, and that's gonna be it for my roll test. Alright, so this is part 2 for my roll test. This is the rack focus. So right now I put my thumb in front of the camera, and right now the back is clear and this is nice and blurry, so then I adjust the focus. Now my thumb becomes in full focus, and then the TVs in the background are blurry. And then if I just go back and do that one more time, you can see the difference. And there we go, there's a rack focus.